Welcome everyone to the Nasdaq, SPX, and Dow Jones intraday, and some special requests for the US stocks here. We're gonna see what's happened today. So basically, this long sideways range here as a flat potentially can still be unfolding something for lower here in a wave 4, knowing that we took, of course, the invalidation. So I would say this wave 4 is out of the case here. Yeah, so we don't have a wave 4 anymore. We don't have an impulse. We took the invalidation, this mini invalidation, meaning we're not going bearish, but this wave 5 is not unfolding as a wave 5, not a 1 2 3 4 and a 5, meaning this can be, of course, a deeper wave C, or you are in a triangle A, B, C, D, and E. We're gonna see continuation toward the downside here, of course, as a possible wave C for a triangle, or it continues towards the 1-to-1 fib level. And in case we break it, then it's a red flag. Then, okay, this is your invalidation, your main invalidation for the bullish scenario. And here, where we raise our red flag, of course, that we turn into bearish more than bullish, of course. Currently, we're still in bullish because there's still corrective, and we might see, of course, higher prices sooner or later. All right, so we'll see what's going to happen. Lower prices are a little bit expected. So for Nasdaq, for SPX, a very clear sideways as well. It's a large range here. Now, it comes up the question mark. From where comes this time, all this time for a wave 4, not reflecting any of the wave 2s that we have in this whole impulse, right? So yeah, it's also a question mark. So we gotta be careful. Is it a structure, a large structure or major correction here that we are getting? Is it something like a large 1 2, like this is a potential finished impulse here, like a 1 2 3 4 and a 5? The wave 5 is extended and we ended just like that. And then we have a large wave 2 or wave B, and then having wave C or wave 3. Of course, much higher probability goes for wave 2 because you cannot have such a large ABC anyway. This will turns into large A, B, and a C expanding flat, right? So that means that wave B should not reach higher than this even. So very likely that we are unfolding something, I would say, as major correction, or we are bullish, guys, meaning you have finished a wave 4 there for real, and you're still looking here for higher, meaning 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2, and then 3 4 and a 5, guys. Higher probability goes for the 1 2, honestly. Yeah, so I see anyway an impulse finished here in 5 waves, and this range says, okay, it is corrective. Of course, like, despite that it is a sideways range, you might get a final single drop here and then push directly toward the upside. So A, B, and a C, and then pushing for wave 3. So be careful with it. A bullish is still there again as 65 against 35 for the bearish. For SPX, much more momentum for bullish is building up here. For Dow Jones also is looking at a wave 1 2, wave 3 4, and a 5 toward the upside here to finish a wave 3. That means, of course, you are in an impulse still there. The wave 4, of course, because it is an impulse there, and I'm looking here at a very corrective wave. Therefore, I'm expecting still an ABC to push downward before we push higher again. Finishing wave 4 and a wave 5 later on. So everything is still as, of course, expected. Yep, so this is regarding the indices. Let's see some special requests, and starting with Isrg here, SPCX. We're gonna see this one, SPCX. Space okay, you already requested this one, buddy, and we don't do this one anymore before it gets like good data, and of course that it push towards the higher. That is not a really reliable chart. Spatel, so please don't ask for this one because I always say the same. Spatel, welcome, buddy. Please, can you chart HUBs? Yes, sure. HUBs. For HUBs, we have, okay, HUBs, we have 1 2 3 4 and a 5, wave A, wave B, and we're looking for a wave C toward the upside. Okay. We have confirmation for lower taken before, so, and here we are, we drop down here. Currently we're looking for this target, which is Okay, we're looking for, yeah, very likely that you took the high here somehow, and you're looking here at a W, X, and a wave Y, I think. Yeah, so I think this is your W, your X, and a wave Y here, expanding flat W, X, and a zigzag for a wave Y. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, it's not necessarily, of course, to take the 1.38 since you took the low and it is a clear ABC there. So, yeah, it can be a signal here that something has reversed, but I prefer, of course, the signal of strength to be completed, meaning I prefer to see 5 ways up, 3 down, pushing higher and taking the high there. So to be much more clearer signal, but be careful, you might still, of course, reach this low as well for hubs. All right. We'll see. After this, of course, you're looking for higher. Your target depends, of course, where your wave B is gonna end up, or your wave 2 in case you are in wave 2, but basically you're looking for this. So 1 to 1 Fibonacci at least there. It can be, of course, on the logarithmic chart, but preferably if we go with it as a linear chart here, $1,000. All right. We'll see if this is gonna happen. So be careful. It still can be just like that. All right. At the end, you're pushing for higher, or you need, of course, a signal of strength on the micro level, and you push directly for higher. Great. So this is regarding hubs. Now the next one, we're looking for Hung. Hello, buddy. ISRG. All right. Intuitive surgical. All right. Okay. So this one we saw before, all right. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and I believe it might make a transition later on in the future that it can transform to 1, 2, 1, 2, and this is your wave 3. However, let's see, of course, where it's gonna lead us. So 1, 2, and wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, of course, toward the upside here. I think that we are still looking for higher. If we dive a little bit more inside it, you have several 1-2s. As you can see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and a wave 4. Oh, wow. Your wave 4 took the invalidation, and that's why we have this invalidation there. It's a red flag here. Be careful. It's a large red flag. Okay, let's take a look what happened then and how we're gonna read this right now. So, wow. Okay, let's check the 1.3, and that's very high wave B for an expanding flat. Yeah, that's very high. Okay, then we have to reconsider a diagonal definitely here. So what you are looking at here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, A, B, and a C. So it's a zigzag finished here, A, B, and a C, just like that, A, B, and a C. And then you're looking for a wave 2 here, wave 3, wave 4, and a wave 5. So it made the transition to an ending diagonal for sure here, because wave V expanding flat, it cannot be, all right? This is a very high wave V. It cannot A, B, and a C. I doubt it so much. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 is much more higher expectation here. So this is your wave 5, and it might ends up within the same, of course. I would say no, not the same, because we don't have those double 1, 2. We're gonna see, of course, how it's gonna end up. So if we're looking here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, all right, we got it. So if we're looking for a target here, I think even the target can be over. Yeah, it has been reached even. Very interesting. Yeah, so what it might happen, it can reach the 1.618 then, and this gonna be a very sideways, I would say, ending diagonal. So 1, and then wave 2, you might get wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, just like that, to hit the 1.618 at the end, and then, of course, start to push downward, yeah, for a wave 4 there. This is bearish. Yeah, so this is what it might happen, because of course this is gonna end up there, because of that here, the shoppiness, and yeah, because you took the target already with it. So the market started, of course, to slow down at the top here, and you might take the extension, and then of course 4 and a 5. So not I wouldn't recommend like to enter a trade in such an ending point for this high. I prefer to invest in something much more much more clearer, right? So here we are. Okay, Kobe. BA. Good morning, buddy. BA. Let's see. This is Boeing, I think. Yes. All right. For Boeing, we're looking here at a 1-2. Okay. So this is not the all-time history, by the way. So on the all-time history, we're looking at a very large 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and finishing wave 1 or wave A, correction wave B or wave 2, and then we're looking for wave C or wave 3. Now, this wave C or wave 3 is a large 1, 2, and followed by a wave 3. Wave 4 triangle, we're looking for a wave 5. Let's see this wave 5 together after the triangle A, B, C, D, and an E, and we start to accumulate some energy here. 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're waiting for the explosion toward the upside. Currently, we took, of course, our fib level for wave 2. Confirmation for higher is required. And of course, once this happens, expect something to push very, very high. Basically, your target here in a larger, yeah, this is a general target. So we're talking here about which wave? Wave 3, okay. So wave 5 in blue. All right, I'm gonna put anyway. I'm gonna put a clearer with a new presentation anyway. So a clearer target. Here we go. So this is your general target wave 5. But also, if you want to take it as this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 3. Yeah, so this is a in precision, but we can have the micro one as well, which it can be 1, 2 there, and wave 3. There you go, wave 3 impulse. Okay. So first of all, of course, you're gonna reach the $240. I mean, this is a very mini target, but expect also like to reach the 2.618 and then start to unfold like very, very high here. Okay, in those several 1, 2s, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5, somehow like that. So I'm expecting minimum target $1,126 for Boeing. We'll see if this is gonna happen, guys. So that was it for Boeing, and the final one is Iden for Apple. Yes, nice. It has been a while we didn't do Apple, by the way. Let's see what's going on in there. Let's see the all-time history first. So here we are. Okay, so for the all-time history, we're looking at several 1-2s for Apple, the giant. 1, 2, 1, 2 here, a large, massive wave 3. This wave 3 is a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. The wave 5 is still in this yellow count, unfinished 1, 2, 1, 2, and still unfolding, guys. So imagine how much Apple is really large. It's a real giant there. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and wave 3. Wave 4 and a 5, a 4 and a 5. Currently, we reached the 1.618. Wow, nice. This was our target there, and we reach it. Yeah, so we reach already the target for a wave 3 in an impulse. Wave 3 impulse. Hello. Yep, there we are. So you are in 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Expect even one more high. Yeah, it's unfinished. And it has to take, of course, exactly the 1.618. You're still looking for the 356 because you have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finished. But then another wave 4 and a 5 to finish only wave 3. And then, of course, you still have a lot here to push for higher for Apple. That's incredible, right? Very interesting for Apple. Yep, so this is regarding the US stocks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Welcome to KG Trading Discord community, the place where you get everything you need to stay updated with the market, get important community news, weekly reports, channel updates, all in one place. Be the first to know when a new YouTube video or member-only video is available with instant notifications in our Discord. Receive quick morning market updates before YouTube analysis for Bitcoin, gold, silver, and the US stock indices. You can request a technical analysis for your favorite crypto coins or stocks and join our communities for crypto stocks and metals. Get trading signals, entry levels, targets, and risk management strategies to help you trade with more confidence and more safety. You also get access to our trading view charts, Elliott Wave setup, and special KG trading indicators. You can join us through Patreon or YouTube membership using the links below. I'm looking forward to welcoming you to the KG trading community.